day at the end of something like that is scenes.
Unbelievable scenes at the end. Yeah, certainly, unlike anything I've kind of seen, in my time in the game, and the noise when the first goal went in sent kind of shivers down my spine really, and it was, a fantastic atmosphere, and obviously, the performance from the boys is nothing more than outstanding as well. I thought 1 to 11 and the players that came on had a massive impact, and I actually thought we thoroughly deserved to win the game at the end. So, like you say, you live for moments like we saw at the end, celebrating in front of over 1,000 away fans, which is hopefully that one will live long in the memory for everyone.
What was the actual game plan, if you like, as it's always called in football, before the match?
Whatever you do, don't ask the gaffer about Matt Taylor this week.
That's what I was
on
hoping
Friday. Listen, we knew they would have a lot of the ball. We knew they would have some quality players, and we knew they wanted to play out from the back and play through us and get the ball wide and hurt us that way. So, we certainly set up to sit off them a little bit and let them have it at the back, and when the ball came into midfield, then go and kind of press from around about the halfway line. And we also knew that we'd have moments on the break, that they could be vulnerable on the break, which is probably why we got the goal the way we did as well, with a break down the left in the second half. But listen, we knew we had to be defensively almost perfect today, and I thought, to be fair, we were pretty much that for 90 minutes. And yes, we've got to have a little bit of luck as well, the ball kind of pinballing around the box, especially towards the end with a lot of pressure. But I think overall a kind of a good game plan and a job well done.
And you mentioned Matty Taylor. You brought Christian Jolly back in today. You're going to tell us about that? Yeah,
well, obviously, we'd had them watched, and the gaffer had been down and watched them on Tuesday night. And Matt Taylor, listen, he's he's a top player, and the position he's been playing is just a little bit deeper in midfield, and he's been picking the ball up and spraying it. And kind of one thing we thought was that if he played, Jolly could come in and do a good job on him. So, obviously, when we found out he wasn't in the team, it was a bit of a laugh for one or two of the lads. A little bit tongue in cheek, but listen, we then obviously changed Joel's role a little bit and put him slightly deeper, because we thought his experience there would be critical as well. And I thought, for his first game back for that long with us, I thought his performance was outstanding, to be fair.
Yeah. First half, we barely got the ball at all, didn't we? I mean, they had such long spells of possession.
Yes, yeah, and we knew they would. Listen, let's not kid ourselves. They're a League Two team. They're mid-table in that league. They've won a couple of games recently. A new manager, which also gives you that little bounce, doesn't it? So we knew they'd probably have long spells where we had to be patient, and we had to be resilient at the back, and we had to work hard. And we had one or two moments first half, but they were kind of few and far between. One of the points we made at half time actually is defensively we were pleased with it, but actually when we got the ball, we thought we could be better. And that was certainly the case second half. I think, early on we settled down a bit and we tried to kind of move the ball around when we had opportunities to do so. But, we kind of come here accepting they're going to have a lot of the ball, and it was a case of taking our chance really when it came, and we certainly did that.
Absolutely. It was beautifully taken by Jake Hyde.
It was, yeah, and it's a great cross from Casey. Is a big part of his game is his attacking play, and he probably, if he's being harsh on himself, should be doing that more often in terms of bombing on and getting deliveries in the box and probably scoring more goals as well. But I thought defensively he was amazing today, Casey. But yeah, just like I said, it opened up for him, and on the break when they'd committed bodies forward, he had the opportunity to keep going, and I think on the run to deliver a cross like he did that fell on Heidi's head is a really difficult skill actually. So that was a great bit of play, and listen, Heidi's kind of made a career, I guess, getting across the defender and scoring the way he did. And I thought as soon as the ball came in, actually seeing his movement, I kind of knew it was going to be a goal. And it's a really difficult header as well, so to guide it into the far corners, great for him.
You mentioned the defence. It was all 11 defending really. I mean, you really pressed from the front, and Craig Ross never put a foot wrong. He saved everything, didn't he? And Ben Gehring and Jack Cook headed everything away. It was a superb all-round performance. They
did. It's difficult to pick one or two out, isn't it? I think defensively it was, like you say, at times backs to the wall, and it did take 11 players getting behind the ball, getting tackles in, winning second balls, getting blocks, and like you say, a little bit of luck as well. But I think me and Dal spoke this morning at the hotel, and we knew that Rossi would have to have a big game today, and we knew that the centre halves would have to have big games today if we were to have a chance. And I thought all three of them really did that.
Yeah, I agree. And moving on, draw will be on Monday. I believe the clubhouse is going to be open, so let's advertise that.
Yep.
if anyone wants to come down and be there and see the draw live. Douse, I think, is going up to be on TV again, isn't he?
I think a few of us are going. I think myself, Douse and Martin. I think are, whether we can all get in, I'm not sure. So, but yeah, obviously the clubhouse will be open. I think I've been at the previous 2 draws and the atmosphere there has been great. The anticipation, I think that's going to be obviously ramped up a notch with the big teams that are going to come in it next round and the odds of hopefully getting a big tie for the club, which would be great. So yeah, hopefully people will come down. Obviously some of the players will be there as well, and if me and Martin can't get in the Stamford Bridge, I'm sure we're trundling along to that one.
And Ian Nicholson and I were discussing the odds of getting teams that you might really like to play against in the next round, and we worked out that if there was about 10 teams that were from higher leagues, that you would be happy with any of them. Your chances are about 1 in 6, which is actually much better odds than you'd think, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously I think only 20 teams made it through, didn't they, that they were already in kind of round 2, and then I think you obviously get the 44 teams coming in, the 20 Premier League teams and the 24 from the Championship. So in that respect, hopefully, there's some big teams in the Championship as well, isn't there? A lot of ex-Premier League teams with big support and big grounds as well. So listen, we can't be too picky, we can dream, but I guess the previous 2 rounds we've probably built it up and the anticipation, but we will obviously, it's a great achievement to be here, and we've just got to kind of see who comes out the hat. But of course, for the rest of the night and into tomorrow, we can obviously all dream of that big one, away from home against a top Premier League team.
Absolutely right. Well, we'll wait and see what happens. Many congratulations on today's result. It's fantastic.
Cheers, David. Thanks a lot.